On today's little adventure, we are on day 19 of the Disney Storybook Collection Advent Calendar. And day 19 is Villains. Ugh. Secret Potion Commotion. So this is from Emperor's New Groove. I have a different potion for almost everything, Isma, Imperial Advisor to Emperor Kuzco, told her new right-hand man Kronk as he showed him around her lab. Isma's lab was full of bottles, beakers, and glass tubes full of dastardly concoctions. Cool, Kronk scratched his head. How come they all look the same? Isma paused. I'm not sure. She picked up a vial of bubbling pink liquid. My point is, I have potions that have turned past sidekicks into fleas or worse, so don't fail me, Kronk. Kronk picked up a vial labeled with a squirrel icon. I can talk squirrel, Isma sighed. I know, I saw it on your application listed as a special skill. Just then, Emperor Kuzco's rang out from somewhere in the palace. Isma! Isma entered the dining hall to find Emperor Kuzco seated at his table. The smile slipped off Isma's face as she realized the table, usually heaped with all sorts of fruits and vegetables, was oddly bare. There she is, Kuzco flashed a charming smile. Just the royal advisor I wanted to see. Isma forced a cheerful little laugh. Your Highness, whatever can I do for you? The crops in the village aren't growing. You know, the ones that give delivered to my palace every day for the giant meals I can't ever seem to finish. Fix the problem. Say by tomorrow morning I can't last more than a day without a proper feast. Of course, your majesty. All good, just what I wanted to hear. That's all. Bye-bye. Aw, man, how will I bake my spinach puffs, Kronk said with a heavy sigh after Isma had filled him in. Isma smacked him. Forget about your spinach puffs. We have a job to do. To the lab at once. Kronk pulled the lever and they took off. Down they went until they landed back in the lab. Isma packed back and forth, thinking hard. How do we make the crops grow back overnight? Well, it's a good thing you have potion for everything, Kronk said with a smile. Almost everything, Isma corrected him. Then he said, I'll make a new potion. I'll soak it up in a storm cloud, then blow that cloud over the crops so it rains down on them. They'll grow back, and Kuzco shall wake to find us a feast, Isma cackled. It's genius, brilliant, foolproof, I say. Uh-oh. And look, we have just enough ingredients for a single batch, Isma said. The duo quickly got to work. Collecting the potion, they took it to the palace roof, but there wasn't a cloud in the sky. No rain. You'll just have to hang glide over the village with the potion, said Isma. Isma handed the potion to Kronk. A few drops, and the village crops will regrow before a new day's dawn. Our moment of victory approaches. Within moments, Kronk was soaring over the village, sprinkling the potion on the fields. The crops flashed and sparkled, and Isma squealed in delight. It's working, she cried. She hurried down to the fields to get a closer look. Uh-oh. But Isma froze when she noticed the potion wasn't helping the crops grow. Instead, it was making the wilted leaves and rotten stalks transform into squirrels. Isma shouted, they're supposed to be tomatoes. Kronk landed beside him. Hey, look, squirrels. Where'd you guys come from? Isma snatched the class from him and sniffed it. Kronk, what we used wasn't extract of laurel, it was extract of squirrel. Hey there, little guy, Kronk said to the squirrel that climbed onto his shoulder. Isma rubbed her temples. Hopefully we can make this right before Kuzco finds out. Isma! I think she can't. There's squirrels everywhere. Isma entered Kuzco's throne room. Your Majesty, something the matter. Let's see. Kuzco mused. My beauty sleep has been interrupted first and by my growling stomach, and then by a full-on squirrel infestation. He shot her a deadpan look. Me, no likely. Listen, I'm officially hangry, and when I get hangry, royal advisors get fired. So take care of this, okay? Great. Outside the palace, Isma found Kronk talking to a squirrel. Stop your mindless chitter-chatter. We need to finish this job, which means we must find more of the ingredients we wasted on the dead potion for the actual potion this time, or else we're through. To the jungle to collect the ingredients now. Isma and Kronk set off into the jungle to restock the ingredients for a new batch of crop-growing potion without any extract of squirrel in it this time around. First, we must collect a strand of jaguar hair, Isma said. Next, we need to pluck the pollen from a special high-altitude flower, steal a silken strand of spiderweb, and last of all, shear some wool of llama. After they finished gathering the ingredients, Isma brewed the crop-grown potion, this time without Kronk's help. We don't have much time. I'll sprinkle the new potion in the fields. While I tell the squirrels to scurry safely away from Kuzco's palace, Kronk piped up proudly. The next morning, a very tired Isma stumbled into the dining hall, eager to see her potion had worked. Sure enough, Kuzco was helping himself to the fresh, bountiful crops heaped on the table. The crop shortage is over. The squirrels are gone. I fixed it all for you, Yomoshi. That's nice. You're still here. You can go. I'd recommend sleeping. You look awful. Oh, and one more strike and you're fired. Yzma staggered back to the lab, only to find it was overrun with squirrels. Spinach puff? Kronk offered with a smile as she swatted the savory pastry from his hand and sank to the floor. Seconds later, she was fast asleep, dreaming of wicked plots to overthrow Cusco. The end.